Welcome back, everybody, to another Tackle Tuesday. Sorry I missed last Tuesday. I was getting packed for a trip that was going on for the weekend and stuff. This Tuesday we got a request from the last video that says this person wanted to know what good baits to use for spring stuff. So let me give you a rundown. Spring, mostly dirty water. Now with dirty water comes bright baits. Some water might not be dirty. It might clear up, like private ponds, and what was the other one? Man-made, like limestone quarries. That water isn't too bad, but my biggest thing to use are realistic looking lipless crankbaits. This is my favorite one, actually, to use. It's lipless crankbait. It's got the rattler inside. Something like this color, shad looking, or even a cheap one like this. This is an Ozark Trail lipless crankbait. They all mostly work the same. What's another good one? Oh, the crawfish one. If you're working on rocks and stuff like that for smallmouth, that's another great one. So I suggest using any colored crankbait will do, but you still have to use the what color water am I working with. So if you have dark water, you need to have brighter baits. Top water, straight poppers. If you're going on a river, I suggest something with like a blade on it, something like this for a river. Something like that for a river, because this back here spins when it goes with the current. Any popper will do. This one. Go for a realistic popper. Walking baits, such like this. This is a cheap one, but this is like the best walking bait I've used. And it's worked because you can only really see the bottom, and it's a silver shad color with a red head on it. I didn't get too much success on frogs, because I mean, if you look around, if you're at your fishing spot and you see frogs on the bank, go ahead and use frogs. But you still have to remember, frogs are used in the beginning of the day, which is from like early in the morning until 10-11 o'clock, and then anytime when the sun is low and it's going down. So jigs. Jigs, I would go with a actually, I'm not going to get into too in-depth with that, but I'm just going to say mostly on rocks with the jigs, for smallmouth bass or even largemouth bass. Try to just to work along the, so if you got like a rock wall, or like even if there's like limestone, try to cast that along that bank and work it laterally, or sorry, horizontally down the bank. Chatterbaits, such as this color, if you're using it for dark water, if I can get it to focus. That stuff for dark water works phenomenal. I wouldn't preferably use it when the water's super clear, because they're looking more for like a realistic approach That is what I have for the hard baits side of this. I'm gonna go ahead and jump over to the soft plastic, I guess. I'm not gonna go into how to rig them. You can rig them any way you want. But I'm just gonna pull out things that I've used and that I know that work 100%. I know, I can tell you right now, lipless crankbaits work 100% all the time, no matter what. So we're gonna jump into the... So you can't really see this, but it says it's the Z-Man Finesse TRD for Ned rigs. Ned rigs 100% work all the time, guaranteed, or your money back. I go for more of a green pumpkin, so I'll pull that out and show you. I go for more of this color, if it can focus. Sorry, I'm filming outside, but that's the color I'm going for. Or any green, I think I said green pumpkin. Yeah, green pumpkin, anything green with purple or red sparkles in it work. These are, sorry mosquitoes, these are cream 5-inch sticks. So these ones are a green color for the grass, so like all the underwater weeds and stuff. You can rig this any way you want it, wacky, Texas, it'll work. But this color is great for that, especially that spring water. That spring water, it's a hit or miss, so it'll be either clear, and if it's clear, it's going to be crystal, and if it's not, it's going to be extremely muddy. This, I'd say, is great. It's the Yum Dinger worm. I've already pulled one out, as you can see. So this color is great as well, if it can focus. This color is great as well. It works very well. And if you have ultra clear water, go for like a darker green pumpkin. This is just a normal green pumpkin with the black sparkles in it. Anything as dark as you can get without like being darker. Like if you're like in the green grass, like if you look outside of your house and you have green grass, and you can obviously you can see a dog turd in the grass, especially if it's short enough. But that's not what you're looking for. You try to match the grass. Okay, go outside, take your worms out there, soft plastics, even your lizards. Keep your lizards around the same color. So this is a Super Salt Plus 6-inch lizard. It's watermelon red. So I'll pull that out for you. This watermelon red color is awesome. It matches the grass almost perfectly, but this works very well. Rig it how you want it. I'm not going to go into, like I said, I'm not going to go too in depth about that. Now, if you have dark water, this is where, these aren't marked, but this is where these come into play. Now, I know you wouldn't necessarily think this would work, but it actually does. In dark water, this will shine. This will poke through, especially if it's just being drugged through the water and that tail's spinning. It still works. Mostly targeting smallmouth because they're weird like that. This this color works good as well. It's like a red with green in it. Black lizards work phenomenally too, especially for that clear water. But that's all I got for right now. I've actually got something extra to add to this. So this is liquid Mayhem. This is basically like attractant to your lure or soft bait, and it stinks. I don't know if I'm just a lucky person, because I rarely catch bass on soft plastics, but, sorry, I'm out of focus. I rarely catch them with soft plastics, and every time it seems like I put that liquid Mayhem on, it actually works. I've never been a fan of attractants, because it kind of like takes away from the fishing. You know, you're not really learning anything, it's like another tool to help you use, which, I mean, go for it. I'm just here to tell you that it works. I'm not going to tell you that it works all the time, but what I will tell you is that Ned rigs and lipless crankbaits work 100% all the time, guaranteed, or your money back. So that is all I have for today's video, because I'm getting chewed up out here. But that is spring baits, especially for spawn. Mostly for pre and post. It's for both. I've caught fish on both a lot. So hopefully I'll see you next Tuesday. If you are new, make sure to click the bell, because I'm supposed to have videos coming out every Tuesday. And make sure to like and subscribe if you can. That helps me out a lot. The more views I can bring in, the more people can like my stuff, and the more I'll be motivated to make these videos. So hope you all have a great day, have a great afternoon, great morning, whenever you watch this, and I will see you all next Tuesday. Goodbye.